So, it's January 1st, 2018, and we've started outreach. We're doing Impact Summer here in Australia, Byron Bay, and I just wanted to give an update on what's been going on. I wanted to tell a few stories, some of the stuff that happened in Red Frogs. We had Father Heart Week, and then finished up lectures, and had a Christmas break, and then started outreach. So Red Frogs was an incredible opportunity to help some of the schoolies here in Australia. The high schools, whenever they graduate, they do kind of a spring break deal, and the graduating class goes out and parties really hard. And so the Red Frogs is an organization that kind of goes out and makes sure they're safe, make sure they don't hurt themselves or get too wild. And we got to volunteer with them. Something kind of something interesting happened to me while I was volunteering. We went out to a call. Some kid was overdosing on a few different drugs, and we were they called the Red Frogs instead of the ambulance at first. So we kind of showed up, and this kid was maybe 18 years old and overdosing and not responsive to anything, and I ended up holding him and basically trying to get him to respond. He was still breathing and he was alright, and it just really hit me that these kids had little to no idea what they were doing, and he almost died. And that was really rough, but as I was sitting there, I was just praying for him, praying that God would bring him back to make better decisions next time. And he ended up pulling through. The ambulance came, picked him up, took him to the hospital, and he was good as gold the next day. So praise the Lord for keeping him safe. And that was probably the main thing that stuck out to me during Red Frogs. And then we had Father Heart Week, and that was really good. Really connected to the speaker. Just a wild guy, and really had a desire for relationship instead of just speaking, and that was kind of one of the weeks I was growing a lot, I think. Let me see what else happened. Oh, we went to Auckland, I guess. Posted a video about that. Let me see. So we've started, I guess, outreach, Impact Summer. It's been amazing. Waves have been kind of small, but looking to get out there some more. during this next week. It's 2018. The other night, some people really encouraged me to take the mic and say a few words, and it was kind of interesting because I had a few words on my mind already. By few, I mean like a couple, two. I had the word forgive, and I kind of played with that word for a little while in my head, and I thought of it like this. Before we sinned, He gave us life. God gave us life. I was thinking about the first time anybody forgave anybody else, and it was God. And it was before anything He gave us, like life. And it was that concept of forgive, like before anybody does anything wrong, just give. Give to each other. And I was thinking about how God gives and gives and gives and doesn't stop giving, and He gives us everything until we're full. And when we seek Him, we become full of Him, because He loves to give to us. And then I was thinking about how great it is to be full. And that was the second word, great, full. When we know that we are forgiven, we have room to be grateful. And that feeling is great. When we seek after God, we finally feel full. You can seek after everything else. Money, cars, women, power, anything. And when you find it, you'll still feel empty. But it's only when we seek God and seek Him first that we actually feel full, because He forgave us. Nothing else forgives us. When you break anything else, it doesn't forgive you. But God does. I think that's about it.